morning. Happy Tuesday. I was looking at my feet. It's warm enough to go barefoot now. I was looking at my feet. And the only problem I have with my feet are my big toes, my toenails. My feet are fine. My toe, the way they're shaped and all that, they're dry right now. But other than that, my feet are fine. My second toe, what do they call it? Morton's toe, where the second toe is longer than the big toe. Yeah, I have that. My brother has that too, my older brother. Morton's toe. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Also looking at my toenails. I haven't trimmed them, for a while. They're not super long, but they're long for me anyway. They're about millimeter 2 in length, like this. Here, you know what? I'll just show you. And don't judge me for my big toes. I don't know what's going on with them. They're not a fungus. They're just thick and they don't grow right. Here's my toes. See, that's how long my toenails are currently. They're a little dirty. This is my pinky toe. This one's the longest one. Look at that. I'm gonna trim them. Let's see, here's what my toenails, see how thick they are? They get thick and they grow kind of out and up. We can see the white part is the good part, and the black part, I don't know. This one looks different. It looks a little bit healthier, I guess you'd call it, but they're all short and stubby. And these ones, see my toenail there? Also long. Yeah. These are my crusty, dusty toenails, and they will be trimmed. I will trim them later today.
2,000 years later.
Good afternoon. Haven't done my hair or anything. I don't care. Oh, Russ took the truck today. Fun times. I've decided that what I've decided is that if my supervisor doesn't bring it up, I'm not going to bring it up. So I'm going to continue my work as usual, and I'm going to just breathe through it. Obviously, do not put naughty words on chat because they will get flagged. Anyway, as long as my supervisor doesn't bring it up, I'm not going to bring it up. So continue to have a job. So, all right, just get my mind off of that now. So, I don't know if the city of Madison looks like they did this. Places that had, when they came through and had the sidewalk done, looks like they came and filled them back up with dirt, put some hay on top. So, that's something. Thanks for that, City of Madison. This person's fence, it's been like that for the longest time. And they have these bricks and stuff in their yard. I don't know what their plan is. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna enjoy my walk this beautiful, beautiful day. So I was on my walk, and across the street, kind of kitty corner or whatever, they had a table out with some stuff on it. I'm like, oh, somebody's probably trying to sell something. It was a free stuff table. They weren't trying to sell anything. I mean, it wasn't anything fancy or whatever on there, but it was just free stuff, and I thought that was really nice. They had a scrunchie, that a little checkerboard. I'll show you here in just a second. Scrunchie. They had a bigger one, but I didn't need a bigger one. That little checkerboard scrunchie. I didn't need a scrunchie at all, but just in case there was a child watching the table, just to see if somebody gets some free stuff, that might make their day, because they took the effort to gather this stuff together. They said, well, let's just give it away. Someone else might need it. So I went for a little walk, and there it is, a little free stuff table. It makes me want to do a free stuff table. Or like make some food, some like cookies, so like a dessert or something here. And then like put a sign out that says knock for free cookies or something like that. I think that would be cool if I put a little sign out. Someone could come for a walk if they come down here. Not many people, some people come down here and they go for a walk, and they'll come down their little cul-de-sac and, you know, walk around the cul-de-sac on their walk, and maybe they need a cookie. If I had like extras, drinks, bottled waters, whatever, I'd be like, here, if you're thirsty, here's some water. I'll put it in like a cooler out there, free water, something like that. And then we just trust that they won't take everything. They'll just take a water bottle. That's what it is, trust. And that person, kid or adult or whoever, put the table out with free stuff. They're trusting that their neighbors won't just take everything, or they won't take the table. They're trusting that the table won't be taken. And then the stuff on the table is the only stuff that's free. And we just trust that you have good neighbors and you take what you want, and that's it. You don't take the not free stuff. Trust. That's what that is. Alright, so if I can get this thing back together. There we go. This is what I got. This just a, you know, checkerboard scrunchie. Got some good stretch to it, so it'll wrap around a couple of times in my hair. Yeah, free scrunchie.
Later.
I think the only problem I have with my hair, when I do my hair, is this part up here you can see gets wavy for a couple of inches, then my curls come in. So like I can't make the curls be up here also. And then my hair feels a bit like not weighed down, because that's what I want. I don't want really, really tight curls. I just want everything to be wavy. If everything could be wavy, that'd be great. So then my hair will dry, obviously, but then it does like this kind of thing. It'll come out a bit and then shrink up. I don't know. Curly hair problems, you know. I'm on break right now, and what I want to do, so you see I have this small painting here, and I want to make a daylight one on this one, so then I'll have the nighttime and then I'll have a daytime. So I think I'm gonna do that after work. I don't want to do it right now, but after work, excuse me, then I'll just have them right there. Nighttime, daytime. Daytime, nighttime. Playing a game of nighttime, daytime. You ever seen that with the bird? Like nighttime, daytime, nighttime, daytime. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. It's funny because, you know, just stuff is funny sometimes. Alright, I want to... I wish I had a good snack. I don't have any good snacks. Snack! Alright, anyways, I will let you go. This is useless. So it's Tuesday. Remember, Tuesday. What we have for supper? Tacos. Because it's Taco Tuesday. So I heard that Taco Tuesday was trademarked by some company, and you can't put it on social media or something. You could get like fined or whatever if you use Taco Tuesday or something.
But Taco Bell is trying to make that go away and have it be used for everybody, so that everybody can use Taco Tuesday, because that's really ridiculous. It's kind of like when, what's his name? Trump tried to trademark the phrase "go" or "you're fired." Like, come on, why? Just because you say it in your thing? Well, I guess you could trademark practically anything. Because what's his name? The guy who says "Let's get ready to rumble." Yeah, he's got that "Let's get ready to rumble" phrase trademarked, so they can't use it in like media or its likeness, without permission. Yeah, so here's what I made. So we had the leftovers. Russ ate the leftovers when we had the shredded beef tacos last week, I think it was. And that meat was still good. So he's making shredded beef tacos. He put them together for himself. He made 6 of them. That's a lot of tacos. So I made this, which is a ground turkey. It's a bit watery right now, but that's okay. It'll thicken up at some point. Some corn, onion, and I put salsa in there. That's why it looks watery. So here I'm assembling my taco in the shells right here. I'm having 3 tacos. 3 is plenty tacos for me. All right, now I need, so the order I like to do is the meat, cheese, lettuce, then sour cream. That's how I like to do it. And here we are. Here's my tacos. Yummy, yummy. Now we have to see how they really taste.
Pigs returned. Canela Goldilocks had run back into the woods screaming. The Papa Pig looked around and said, "Nobody's been eating my sweat."
Good stuff. Why do people do this? I mean, it wasn't a lot, but come on. If you're gonna steal somebody's money or card information, why would you? First of all, you bought Sonic. I didn't buy Sonic. I don't go to Sonic. There's no Sonic anywhere near me. Why? Just why? It's just a pain in the ass for us. Because now I locked my card, and on Friday I'll have to go to the bank, get a new card, then update stuff with my card for payments and whatnot. It's just a real big pain in the ass. So why? Why would you do that? I like a good mindfuck movie. Like the first Saw movie was very like get the puzzle, mindfuck kind of thing, right? All of the others are very much gore, but also puzzle piece, but not as difficult or whatever. My favorite Saw movie is Saw 4, specifically the scene where the guy is in this contraption where he's like spread out like this, all 4 limbs, and they each get twisted until they break, one at a time break, and then finally his head breaks. Yeah, and that's my favorite one. I've seen all of them. I believe there are 6, and I am watching currently what I would call the 7th one. It is it's called Jigsaw, but I'm watching it on Prime, so I'm watching that. So far, very good. Anybody else remember ensemble from school? Like school ensemble, like choir kind of stuff, but they called it ensemble. Anybody remember that? I used to be part of ensemble in school, and we went and like did competitions or something, and sometimes we'd be like, let's do a duet. And I remember doing a duet with my best friend at the time. We were singing I can show you the world from Aladdin. She did soprano, I did alto, but I really wanted to do soprano like her. I wanted to be like my friend, but Anyway, I was doing alto. I don't know what my range is anymore. I'm not really sure what made me think of that. Probably because the new Little Mermaid came out, and people are watching it, and I'm like, I want to see it, and I like songs, and I'm like, under the sea. So once upon a time, my does that feel good, kitty? Really like that? Just got a clump of hair that I try to get. Anyway, my brother was in choir for, I forgot what grade it was, but they sang Kissed a Girl at school, and it was not received well by the parents. They were not happy about it. Anyway, because of that, there were like letters, people calling the school just because of that song. And all the kids are like, but it's just a song from the school, from the movie. Anyway, so the school we went to was called Abundant Life. Excuse me, it was a Christian school. And I guess, I didn't know this, but my parents had to pay for us to be in that school. And then at some point, they're like, well, you're all going, because Daniel was special needs. They didn't have any kind of schooling for Daniel. They barely had schooling for Daniel in the public school system. But at least they didn't just ignore him like they would at the ALCS school. Anyway, we all ended up in public school later on, which I'm glad of, because I learned a lot of things outside of that Christian school that I just was so ignorant to. Like, there's more than 2 races. No, I knew there was like Mexican and Spanish and Chinese and Asian and stuff like that. I knew they existed, but I thought they all just lived in where their original countries were. Very ignorant thing to say for me to say right now. Just a moment, I have to pee. So anyways, the school we went to did not teach anything racially different than white people. They did try to say we were all the same, but we really weren't, because it was very much say, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, blah 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 blah, etc. We would have to say that, stand in front of the class. We had some people that chosen for the day to hold the flag. One held the flag, the U.S. flag, and one held the Wisconsin state flag. Then, after the pledge allegiance to the flag, we would have to say the pledge allegiance to the Bible. Let's see if I can remember. I remember it starts, I pledge allegiance to the Bible, God's holy word. That's all I remember. I don't remember anything after that. And I am thankful. I don't think they do that anymore. I actually think it's more of a more inclusive than they used to be. Because I do remember, like, way back in my middle school days, they did not allow dancing. So we didn't have dances. We didn't have any gatherings of any kind, because those were seen as gateways to sin, dancing together, don't dance, etc. But then I remember we used to have this play or skit or something somebody did, and they're like, and then the people rejoiced, and because they have rejoicing and celebration in the Bible, so then they determined that rejoicing and celebration in real life is acceptable. By that time, it was 7th grade, I want to say. And by that time, It was the end of my time. Ouch, there. Oh, I just scratched my freaking vagina with my nails. Ow, am I bleeding? No, I don't think so. I am. My vagina's bleeding. I need a... I'll be right back. Okay, crisis averted. Don't worry, it wasn't like gushing blood or anything. I scratched it too hard with my fingernail. Just on the outside. We're okay. Anywho, like I was saying, they started like doing celebrating and dances and whatever after I had already started in public school. I didn't learn about it till probably a couple of years later. And I was like, man, I missed out on so much because 8th grade had a dance, but I didn't go because it was a new school. I didn't know what to expect. My mind was full of lies from the Christian school. What lies? Rumors. Rumors are basically lies. They're stories that are false. Anyway, that they had guns in school, which surprisingly, now they do. They had metal detectors, which now they do. They didn't back in my high school days. They said that there was, ouch, I'm gonna have to, ow, I really did a number down there. I put some A&D ointment on it, should be alright. Anyways, it's yeah, it was just lies about what they would tell about what public school was like. It wasn't right. It was not right. But they did. Ouch. Alright, well, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna have to fix my whatever I did. I scraped it up pretty good. I'll talk to you later. Have a good night. Toodles.